Every morning when you wake up, your body has already been working hard through the night. Your muscles have been repairing, your nerves have been firing quietly, and your circulation has been keeping everything alive and steady. But here's the catch. If you're over 60, what you do in that first hour after waking can make all the difference between legs that feel strong, steady, and reliable, or legs that feel heavy, stiff, and uncooperative. Most people don't think of breakfast as medicine for their muscles. They might grab a cup of coffee, nibble on a slice of toast, or even skip eating entirely. It feels harmless. But over time, this simple habit may slowly drain your leg strength. It might be the reason why standing up from a chair feels harder, why stairs seem steeper, or why balance feels less certain than it once did. Here's the surprising truth. Leg muscles after 60 need a very specific kind of support, and the very first meal of your day can either supply it, or strip it away. The right foods in the morning can literally kickstart muscle repair, improve blood flow, and delay age-related muscle loss by years, even up to a decade. And the best part? You don't need supplements, fancy powders, or complicated routines. The answers are already sitting in your kitchen. Today, we're going to explore 5 powerful breakfast foods that can protect your legs, rebuild strength, and help you move with more confidence every single day. Along the way, I'll also share some hidden breakfast mistakes that look healthy at first glance, but can quietly sabotage your muscle health. So let's get into it. The first food is one that's been unfairly criticized for years, but it may actually be your best friend if you want to keep your legs strong. Whole eggs. Eggs are like nature's ready-made repair kit for muscle. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, the very building blocks your body needs but can't produce on its own. And one amino acid in particular, leucine, is like the ignition key for muscle repair. Think of leucine as the spark that turns on your body's rebuilding process. Without it, your muscles simply don't get the signal to restore themselves after the natural breakdown that happens overnight. Here's the catch though. As we age, our bodies become less sensitive to these protein signals. That means older adults need higher quality protein, with plenty of leucine, just to get the same benefits younger people get more easily. And eggs deliver exactly that. A clinical study from the University of Illinois tracked seniors who ate 2 whole eggs with breakfast every day for 8 weeks. The results were impressive. Those who ate eggs showed real-world improvements in walking speed and lower body strength compared to those who didn't. We're not just talking about numbers on a chart. We're talking about the ability to climb stairs more easily, to rise from a chair without struggling, to walk across a room with more confidence. And here's something many people don't realize. The yolk, the part that often gets thrown away, is where most of the powerful nutrients live. Vitamin D, which is essential for muscle and bone strength. Vitamin B12, which keeps nerves sharp and coordination smooth. Choline, which supports communication between your brain and muscles. And heme iron, which boosts circulation so your muscles actually receive the oxygen and nutrients they need. Good circulation plus strong protein equals strong legs. That's why eggs are such a powerful tool. And they're affordable, quick, and versatile. You can boil them, poach them, or scramble them lightly with a drizzle of olive oil. Just avoid drowning them in butter, or pairing them with processed meats like bacon or sausage, which cancel out their benefits with too much unhealthy fat and sodium. So here's the bottom line. 1 or 2 whole eggs within an hour of waking can set the tone for the entire day, giving your legs the strength and circulation they need before you even take your first steps. Now let's move to the second food, a warm, familiar classic that might seem ordinary at first glance, but it's quietly one of the most protective meals you can eat. Oatmeal, especially when combined with chia seeds. Oatmeal doesn't have a flashy label or trendy reputation, but it offers something incredibly valuable after 60, stable blood sugar and anti-inflammatory power. You see, as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to sugar spikes and crashes. Those swings don't just affect energy, they also interfere with how our bodies absorb protein and repair muscle. And breakfast is the time when this balance matters most, because your body is coming out of an overnight fast. The special fiber in oats, called beta-glucan, forms a gel in your stomach that slows digestion. That means instead of blood sugar spiking and crashing, it rises gently and steadily. Multiple studies, including research in the Journal of Gerontology, have linked beta-glucan intake with better insulin sensitivity, improved muscle recovery, and reduced inflammation. Now add chia seeds into the mix, and you turn oatmeal into a muscle-supporting powerhouse. Just 1 tablespoon brings magnesium, calcium, potassium, and omega-3 fatty acids to the table. Magnesium helps prevent morning stiffness and nighttime cramps. Omega-3s calm chronic inflammation that damages muscles and nerves. Calcium and potassium keep contractions smooth and prevent twitching or spasms. When chia seeds soak up liquid, they expand into a gel that helps with hydration and slows digestion even further, giving your body more time to absorb nutrients. Better absorption equals better fuel for your muscles. Try stirring a spoonful of chia seeds into warm oatmeal, then topping it with a few blueberries or banana slices. Blueberries add antioxidants to fight oxidative stress, while bananas boost potassium to keep muscles firing properly. If you're managing blood sugar, lean more on the berries and go lighter on the bananas. And avoid the instant flavored oat packets loaded with added sugar. Old-fashioned or steel-cut oats are worth the few extra minutes of cooking. What do you think? Do you ever start your morning with oatmeal? Or have you noticed how much steadier you feel after a meal like this? Let me know in the comments. And before we move on, if you're finding these tips helpful, this is the perfect time to subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll always have simple, science-backed tools to keep your body strong, steady, and independent. Alright, let's talk about the third food, one that almost everyone has sitting on the counter, the humble banana. Bananas sometimes get criticized because of their sugar content, but when paired correctly, they can be one of the most effective natural tools for preventing leg cramps and keeping muscles hydrated. The secret lies in potassium. One medium banana has about 400 milligrams of it, around 10% of your daily need. Potassium is the mineral that controls how muscles contract and relax. Without enough, you're far more likely to experience cramps, twitching, or even shaky balance. Unfortunately, most older adults aren't getting enough potassium. A CDC report found that over 60% of seniors fall short of the recommended intake. And that silent deficiency slowly chips away at mobility. But a banana a day, paired the right way, can start to change that. The key is timing and pairing. Eating a banana alone on an empty stomach can spike blood sugar, especially if you're insulin sensitive. But when you pair it with protein or healthy fat, like slices mixed into oatmeal or combined with Greek yogurt, you slow down digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and help your body use the potassium effectively. Even the ripeness matters. A slightly underripe banana has more resistant starch and less sugar, making it friendlier for blood sugar control. Add half a banana to a protein smoothie, or slice some into your morning oats with chia seeds, and you've got a natural electrolyte drink without needing store-bought sports beverages. Bananas also carry extra perks. Vitamin B6 supports nerve function. Prebiotic fiber feeds the healthy gut bacteria that help you absorb minerals like calcium and magnesium. So that yellow fruit isn't just convenient, it's a natural muscle-supporting package. Now let's move on to the fourth breakfast food, one that's creamy, satisfying, and surprisingly powerful for muscle health. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because it's strained, removing excess liquid and leaving behind almost twice the protein. A single serving can have up to 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid that flips the switch for muscle repair. But there's also casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady supply of amino acids all morning, preventing the muscle breakdown that often happens overnight. Greek yogurt also delivers calcium and vitamin D, vital for bone density and neuromuscular coordination. A study in Osteoporosis International found that older adults who consumed more of these nutrients had better mobility and fewer falls. And let's not forget the probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that keep your gut healthy. A healthy gut means better nutrient absorption and less inflammation, both of which directly affect how your legs feel day to day. The key is choosing the right type. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is best. Sweetened versions can pack in 20 grams of added sugar, which spikes inflammation and works against your goals. Instead, use toppings to make it delicious: fresh berries for antioxidants, chia seeds for fiber, or a sprinkle of cinnamon to support blood sugar balance. And if you're lactose intolerant, don't worry. Many brands now make lactose-free options, or you can try goat or sheep's milk versions, which tend to be easier to digest. Now let's finish with the fifth food, one that might surprise you: sweet potatoes with a sprinkle of natural mineral salt. Most people don't think of sweet potatoes as breakfast food, but they're actually one of the smartest choices you can make. They're full of complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, giving you long-lasting fuel instead of a quick sugar crash. That steady energy means your legs feel lighter and more dependable throughout the morning. Sweet potatoes are also rich in potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C, all vital for muscle function and circulation. When you add a pinch of natural mineral salt, like Himalayan or Celtic salt, you also bring in over 80 trace minerals, including zinc and calcium, which help with nerve signaling and muscle hydration. A study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that older adults who ate breakfasts rich in potassium and magnesium improved their balance scores by 41% and cut fall incidence by half in just 3 months. That's an incredible result from something as simple as a half sweet potato with a pinch of salt. To make it work, steam a small sweet potato, sprinkle lightly with mineral salt, and eat it 10 to 15 minutes after a glass of warm water. Skip the butter or sugar. The natural sweetness is plenty. Pair it with eggs or yogurt for a complete muscle-supporting meal. Now let's pause and recap everything we've covered so far. We started with whole eggs, nature's complete muscle repair kit. Then oatmeal with chia seeds, which stabilizes blood sugar and delivers minerals for muscle and nerve function. Next, bananas, a natural source of potassium and hydration support. Greek yogurt, a protein-rich, bone-strengthening choice. And finally, sweet potatoes with mineral salt, a surprisingly powerful way to boost circulation and reduce fall risk. Each of these foods works in a different but complementary way. Together, they form a simple but powerful strategy to protect your legs after 60 and keep you moving independently for years to come. So I'd love to know, have you tried any of these breakfasts? Which one do you think your body would thank you for the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your experiences. And as always, I'm Dr. Alex, and this is The Healthy Body. If you enjoyed this video and want more science-backed tips for staying strong, steady, and full of energy, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Take care of yourself, take care of your legs, and remember, every morning gives you a new chance to build strength, one meal at a time.